Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel, and if you're new here, hey. So today I'm going to be going over one of the first games I've ever made on Unreal Engine, which is of course a FPS shooter that I did way back in the day. I first started with Unity, but whenever I switched to Unreal Engine I wanted to learn how to make FPS games because me growing up playing like Call of Duty, Battlefield and all that, it was just something that I was always super interested in learning how it works. And yeah, so I decided to make this is super simple, obviously. As you're gonna see whenever I finish going through all the blueprints, I'm gonna show what the game actually does. But yeah, let's get to the player blueprint. So to start things off, this is the event graph. As you can tell, something that I probably should start doing again is I used to leave comments as to what the code did for the blueprints, and it is really helpful to look back on it. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, this is the ammo function, I guess. Oh, okay, so this is I really should have planned this out better, huh? But this is to set the ammo text to the UI, which is something that I'll show later, how it looks like whenever I shoot. This is just simple stuff, you know, creating the player UI. I don't know why I set the UI. I mean, this is all really old. I'd say probably like a year ago. But yeah, as you can also tell, I mean, I used to just throw everything in there, which is something that, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I honestly do like to keep code clean. Like whenever I'm programming in C++ as well, I like to keep that super clean. So yeah, I mean, I used to just chuck everything in there. This is all just, this part right here is just default Unreal stuff. I didn't do any of that. But yeah, this section and this section is what I did. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, just creating the widget, you know, making sure that the UI has the current health and max health, so that way it's like a 75 out of 100, stuff like that. And then, oh, I see why I'm setting the UI now, so that way the set ammo text can actually be placed into the UI. I see now. Okay. But yeah, that's it for the event graph, it looks like. So let's get to our first function, take damage. So as you can see, I made my own take damage function. Nowadays Unreal Engine has one built in, so this isn't really necessary. But I mean, it looks pretty simple. All it is just getting our current health, getting the damage dealt. We set it, making sure it doesn't go below 0. I guess this is just to reset the level. Yeah, it looks like it. To reset the level. And then we're setting our UI right here for the health bar. We're in the event graph. We were doing that to begin with, and we're also updating it every time. And here we're updating it every time we take damage. So yeah. Now let's get to the add health. So again, another super simple function. It's just stuff for the health pickup that you can see up here for the blueprint. Pretty simple stuff. Don't really see the need to explain it. I guess I'll show you guys the add ammo right now because yeah, super simple as well. Yeah, let's get to the enemy blueprint now. Okay, so yeah, I mean, once again, this looks like a mess. So here we're making sure that the enemy knows who the player is. As you can see by the comments, they're pretty much explaining everything. Checking to see if that enemy's dead. Check to see if we're attacking. Oops. Getting the actor location so that look, chase player and look at player at all times. So yeah, actor location. So that way we know exactly where the player is at all times. Break rotator is just to, you know, get this, but nowadays you can just also split it. Make rotator. Oh, I see now. Okay, that's why we did the break rotator. Okay, and then set actor rotation is just so that way the actual enemy is just, you know, rotating wherever we move. And here, if we are attacking, set the enemy to wait 2 seconds to. Okay, so this is just for the animation, because stay still when it swipes, and then after the 2.6 seconds, it'll start chasing us again, pretty much. All right, let's get to the actual attack player function. So for the attack player function, it looks pretty simple. We're just making sure we get close enough to the player by the looks of it. Yeah, max attack distance. We get that distance from a vector. active location, make sure it's the player's active location, outputting damage to the player, and then take damage. It's gonna be super simple. Yep, just health, we subtract it by the damage dealt. This one will die. Okay, so this is the enemies take damage function. I see. And then die is, yeah, gonna be super simple. All it is we're setting the dead boolean to true that we were using earlier, and then no collision and no movement, so it won't be able to chase us anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get to the bullet blueprint. So for the bullet blueprint, it looks like we're setting a start time for the bullet to exist, and we're destroying it after the lifetime. Looks like we set to 2 seconds, so that way we don't have a bunch of bullets flying in the air and making the game lag. And yeah, I mean, the move speed 5,000, so it'll move pretty fast actually. Get actor forward vector, so that way it's always just gonna shoot in front of us. And then add actor world offset. Yeah, we're just, making sure that whatever. So cast to enemy, we're making sure that it's an enemy that we're hitting, and then take damage, destroy the bullet whenever it hits the enemy. Looks like that's it. Let's go to the ammo pickup. So for the ammo pickup, once again, super simple code. I'll make sure to open this up. But yeah, I mean, all this is doing right here is making the pickup rotate. So that way, I don't know, it's just something that I wanted to add. And then, we're making sure that if the player picks it up, we give them ammo, and then we destroy the actual actor that is placed in the world. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get to the health pickup now. So for the health pickup, same thing. We made a rotate, making sure that the player picks it up. We give them health and destroy the actor once we pick it up. As you can see, it's like super simple code. I mean, this was a year ago. Honestly, like looking at it now, this isn't really, I know it's super simple, and there's definitely a way to just combine these two, and so that way it's just one pickup blueprint. And then, depending on whether you want to specifically make it ammo that gets picked up, stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, does the job. I don't think I'd ever do pickup things again. Well, I guess an ammo pickup makes sense for an FPS, right? But health pickup, you could pretty much just set it to like a syringe or something like that, like in most games nowadays. But yeah, it looks like we have the enemy blueprint, animation blueprint that is left. So let's get to that. All right, so let me first off explain the simple part, which is the anim notify underscore hit function, which all it does is so with animations in Unreal Engine, you could set these things that are called notifies, as you can see here. I set it to this point. Let me see. Set it to the point where he is pretty much at the player height, and that'll let the blueprint know that that's where we should have the player take damage, is at this point right here. So that's all this does pretty much, as you can see by the attack player. This is setting the bulls, like, as you can see, just when we could attack, when we're dead, when we're running. Again, nothing too complex. Yeah, let's show what the game does now. All right, so as you can see, this is the game right here. I shot a bullet because I clicked in, and yeah, if we hit him, looks like I didn't make it fully auto, and then yeah, bam, that's it. I don't know why the map is upside down, or did I just set it like that? Let me see. Oh no, yeah, I just put the pickups there for some reason. Let me show that too, actually. So let me just take some damage. Bam, pick up the health. Let me shoot some more. Yeah, you can see they're disappearing. And then let me kill them again. Bam. And pick up ammo. Oh, give me 10 bullets. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is where it all started for me when it comes to Unreal Engine. Super simple game. Definitely make more complex games now that take a lot more time, but that's the fun and the growth of it, right? I just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see more, I have other videos that you could check out. Pretty much 2 other ones. One is a more complex version of NFPS, which is definitely a big improvement. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye.